Hi guys. Many times when we try to do something, we're trying to achieve something, and we read and we prepare ourselves watching videos or webinars, or you go to conferences or things like that, and you have all the information in your head, and you think that you're ready for it. Sometimes you even buy a product online, like something from Tony Robbins or like that, and you go through it, but you just, have you had that feeling like you just don't feel it? Like you just, I'm trying to get better at something, but I just don't feel it. I'm working on it every day, hours, and I know the material, left and right and everything, but I just don't feel it. I just don't feel like a different person yet, or is not any impact at all on me. For a person to change, there has got to be. You got to remember this just one word. You got to remember congruency. Body and mind have to be in the same channel. I can watch I can watch videos of, motivational videos, listen to audiobooks, watch seminars, go to seminars. I mean, do everything you want every single day. And you can even recite the material by memory. But if that's what's going on in your mind, but if you don't feel in the body, if your body is not in the same channel as your mind, is if you feel you know the material, but you don't believe that you are the person that you want to be. And when you don't believe that you are the person that you don't want to be, that you want to be, sorry, what happens is that you you have you have like two currents that, in order, they gotta mix each other, but they gotta go in sync to this in the same direction. But these two currents are hitting each other. They're going in opposite directions. Your mind is going in one direction, but you don't believe it, so your body feels it. In your body you feel like, I don't feel like that person. I don't feel powerful. I don't feel like I can walk straight with my chest puffed and my shoulders, moving. You throw your shoulders back and your chin up. You kind of work or crouch like that, and see, that's your body language. Your body language doesn't always reflect what is in your head. I think that it reflects what is the real belief that you have about yourself. When I said it doesn't reflect what is in your head, I'm talking about technically, like the seminar that you already know what you're supposed to do and all that. No, the body language to me, it's it's not what you have learned from Tony Robbins or from um, Grant Cardone or from anybody any people, that successful people that you follow and can help you. They can help you. You can get their material, and you, like I said, you can recite it left and right. But if you, in the back of your mind, have the belief that you cannot become that person, that you are not changing, that you are not that person that you want to be, this is who I am, but this is who I want to be. If you don't, there is not supposed to be like who I want to be. There is simply, this is who I am right now. Even before you become that person, you have to believe that you are. You are not going. You cannot wait to become the person and do the things that that person will do. Like, let's say you want to say, you know what, I want to be the leader in my company where I'm working. You cannot expect to wait 10 years or 15 to become the leader in your company to say, okay, now I can behave physically, and I can stand, and I can walk, and I can talk, and I can shake hands with people, and I can have eye contact with them, and I can smile at them like a leader. You cannot wait until then for it to happen, because it will never happen. Your body has to happen first. Your body has to happen in congruency with what you have in mind. If your body and mind are not in congruency, it's simply not going to happen. So that phrase that says fake it until you make it, well, fake it, fake it, but you have to make it quickly, because if you fake it for too long, the only thing that happens is that it just creates turmoil inside your head. It just makes you feel like, you know what, this is not happening, so what's going on? No, you just gotta visualize. You gotta see it in your mind every single day, over and over and over. And when you visualize it, if there is not a mix of emotions with the visions that you have, it's not gonna happen, because just seeing it in your head is not gonna make it come to life. It's not gonna make you feel for it. When you go to the movies, you're fearful of the scary movies, or you get all excited when you see movies like Jurassic Park or stuff like that. Why? Because those things hit you emotional. It's an emotion. It's something that you're feeling, and it's something that you're seeing. It's a mix. If there isn't a mix of emotions with the visions in your head, it's just not gonna happen. So if there is no congruency between your mind and your body, it's never gonna happen. Whoever you wanna be. Just say, you know what, I'm that person. This is who I am. And you start behaving like that person, and you start seeing in your mind. You gotta do the mental work. The people that I teach tennis, I always tell them, it's a lot of, and this is adults and young people. I always tell them, I say, okay, so tennis players, 99% of tennis players say, I gotta train really hard for a coming tournament that I have in a couple of months. Okay, and what have you done? Well, I train hard and on the court. I run and I jump the rope and I hit serves and I practice forehands and backhands and volleys and returns of serves and everything. Okay. And what about your mind? Because your body's training, but it doesn't matter how good you become at something. It doesn't matter how good is your game. When you get to the moment that you're going to perform, if your physical game, if your body is ready but your mind is not, if you didn't train with your mind, it's just not gonna happen. There has got to be a balance between your mind and your body with the training. That's a problem that's one of the reasons why most people fail, because they train a lot of people that train hard fail. Let me say, because they say, why did I fail? Well, probably because all the work that what you did was physical, and you did nothing mentally. You probably have some mental stuff that you haven't worked on. So how do you expect to perform? How do you expect to respond with confidence and self-belief in the moments of stress if you didn't work with that mentally? I mean, your body might be ready. Your body might be ready to run for 3, 4, or 5 hours, but if your mind is not ready to run for all that time, emotionally, it's just not gonna happen. So you got to pay attention, congruency between the body and the mind. You become, you behave, and then you really turn into that person in reality. But before that happens, let's say, in the eyes of society, before you get to that leader position that you wanted, you have to behave like that leader. You have to behave like that. Okay, this guy, you see this guy, he really behaves and he really looks like he could be a good contender or a good candidate for that position. That's who you have to be, and that's how you have to think. Okay? All right, guys. Well, hope you like it. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.